Welcome back to Athletic Everyday Day number 166. Different gym than usual. Upper body calisthenics workouts. Didn't really have time to do front lever and handstand training today, so I ended up just doing some muscle ups and then some weighted pull-ups and some weighted dips, and then a little bit of like upper back face pull sort of work at the end. Really quick workout, probably took me the best part of like 50 minutes to an hour. Felt good to get these in. I probably ended up doing, I think I did 2 sets of 5 on the muscle ups. I think this bar was actually quite easy to muscle up on. It was very narrow with the grip, and as I mentioned before, it's very easy to muscle up when there's that space in between the grips. As you can see here, it's kind of like these two sort of C-shaped grips for you to hold on to. So there's a space in the middle for you to dip your chest and your torso. So it makes the muscle ups a lot easier. Muscle ups were going pretty well today. In fact, at this point in the day, it was probably about gone 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and I'd been fasting all day. I literally hadn't eaten any food all day. And yeah, it's just really interesting. It's always an interesting experience to work out at a different gym. You can chat to different people. It's always nice to just have conversations and just work out in different gyms. So what you're seeing here is 12 kilos. Then I built up to 24 kilos, and then the top set here I worked up to, I think it was 28 kilos and 14 kilos. So the first set was 14. This set's 28, and then the top set was 32 kilos, and I think that's a 5 RM. I've never actually gone heavier than 32 kilos for weighted pull-ups, which is a very good indicator of increased pulling strength. So very happy about that. These felt really strong. Even on the last rep in the set, even though it felt like I wasn't pulling as fast, and as the set goes on, your fatigue builds up, I felt like I was able to grind it out and get to the lockout position quite well. I was able to get to the proper range of motion, the full height, with my chin above the bar quite consistently. So I think this is definitely a good indicator that my pulling strength for muscle ups is improving. So I should, in theory, be able to start getting better and better at very, very high muscle ups or very, very high pull ups, where I'm able to pull myself, get the bar lower and lower down on my torso to the point where I'm able to do like these ultra clean muscle ups that you see, very high level calisthenics athletes doing. Obviously, I'm nowhere near that level yet, and it is also a form. There's a very high technical demand for muscle ups, but if I increase my dipping and pulling strength, then there's no doubt in my mind that I'll be able to get these. I guess what they're actually called are shotgun muscle ups, when you're able to just pull yourself in one smooth. It literally looks like you're pulling and you're pushing motion for the muscle up, but just all one movement. So you're basically from when you're in that dead hang in the bottom position to when you're in the fully extended locked out position, the elbows at the top. It just looks like it's all one smooth motion. That's what I'm going for with the muscle ups, that very sort of clean looking muscle up. At the moment, it's still kind of like broken up for me. I'm sort of breaking up the pulling and then the pushing motion. So I really want to get to the point where I'm able to just have that really, really clean and smooth looking muscle up. We'll have to get a lot stronger with the pulling, especially. The pulling motion is the very beginning of the muscle up. So it will take a little while for me to do that. I don't know exactly how much I would have to do, because it's a strength component and a technical component to get really good at a muscle up. But it will be interesting to see, like, what is it a 1.5 times body weight pull up? Is it a 1 extra times body weight pull up? I'm not exactly certain, and how much do you have to dip in order to do that as well? These are all things I'm going to have to find out with my training as I progress and go on. Top set on the dips here worked up to plus 45 kilos for, I think it was 3 top sets, and then I just did an AMRAP with 25 kilos here. So I think I managed to get 11 reps on this AMRAP here. Once again, focusing on that sort of dipped torso position to really activate more of the fibers in my chest, as opposed to just shoulders and triceps. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the workout. Last thing I did was some face pulls on the TRX in the functional training area, which was really nice. I generally tend to find that the more I flare my elbows out to the side, the more engagement of my upper back I can get. And yeah, this felt really good to get this nice pump at the end. Probably ended up doing 15-20 reps, and that's enough to get a good pump. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.